Hello, this is Video Editor Millers here, telling you that I've made a mess. Okay, here I am now. I'm afraid I'm going to have to do a little bit of a voiceover for this, and I'm truly sorry. You can see I was talking away like an absolute trooper, but what I'd forgot to do was turn on the microphone. That's good, isn't it? So all of my conversation for the next 20 minutes is absolutely pointless because I'm having it with nobody but myself. So that's great. What I'm doing here essentially is taking you through the fixtures. We've had a Bobbins 2 games. We got beat by Buxton and Southampton. So Scunthorpe. However, we did get 2 wins straight after you guys last saw us against Rushall and Darlington. So in the round, it's not too bad. It has left us in the playoffs, but it's not looking tremendous. The wheels have fallen off a little bit. Look, there we go. Yeah, 4th. So we've been as high as top, and we're currently as low as 4th. But we are in a reasonable place. We're 4 points clear of Alfreton, which isn't too bad. And let's not forget, we didn't expect to be in this position as it was. We've managed to recruit some staff, is what I'm telling you now. So that's good. We couldn't get anyone for love nor money, but then all of a sudden, we got people available to us. We managed to bring in a fitness coach and a goalie coach, which does nudge us up a little bit in terms of the standings when it comes to staff. But I still can't recruit a scout, and I still can't recruit a head physio. So we're doing our best, but when you've got me as the manager with very low coaching as well, it is quite hard. So that's why I'm trying to bring in some more staff. We're now going to go into the game. Don't worry, I'll let you enjoy the game without me waffling off in the background. But we had to make a change. Kenyon had to come in, which disappointed me because this guy's been an absolute nightmare for me in the dressing room. But Akpan's suspended, and therefore he's going to have to go in. And we do make a quick change as well. I think from memory we're going to put Posher on for Untai. Untai's been whinging about game time, so he's been featuring, and he's better than Posher. But Posher has got this relationship with Matthews that's been great this season. But look, yeah, you can see I'm basically telling you that at this point, our Zimbabwean international is a very very good player. And in comparison to Posher, he does do the job, but we put him in for this game, and then we'll swap him out for the league game. There you go. I'm telling you about a relationship there. See, it bodes well, doesn't it? You see all those lines. It's a good thing. Oh, one quick pointer that I went through there. We are losing Moles in the summer. He was worried about his work permit, which I totally get, and he's gonna travel off. I think I showed you the team he was going to there. He's going to leave us, but we couldn't get him to take him in January, so we've had him until July. So I have been using him sporadically from the bench. He does take our penalties when he does play, so he's a good little player. But he's never going to get in front of Anku, who's got on loan, or in front of Barton. So okay, I'll let you enjoy the highlights against Wealdstone. I won't spoil the result, and I will come back to you when there is another break in play. Okay, well, we didn't expect that, did we? But nonetheless, we did get a very, very good result against Wealdstone. And we'll take that as we move on into the next round. We're going to play Dover, by the way, in the next round, which isn't the worst in the world. They are a Vanarama National South team, so along with us, they're the only other team that aren't a National League team. So, you know, it gives us a chance in a competition we didn't really think we'd have a chance in. So that bodes well. Now we've got our game against Peterborough Sports, who most definitely are not in the north. I do make some more jokes about that in the game, but obviously you won't be able to hear them, and I know you're devastated about that, but nonetheless I do try. I'm absolutely wounded this audio didn't work. I genuinely am. But, you know, lesson learned and all that. When I'm coaching the kids, I do an under-16s team, and I say you either win or you learn, right? Well, this is a definite learn for me. It's been a good video. I was actually quite pleased with it when I'd stopped recording, and then I went to play it back once I'd done the editing and was just absolutely wounded. Absolutely wounded. But there we go. Okay, so we are setting up for the Peterborough game. It's a couple of days after. We've rested the lads for one day. That's all we could give them. I'm now talking to you again about Malls, who is leaving us, and despite having all the potential in the world, he couldn't get a work permit for the next season. So leaving was the right thing to do for him and for us. Peterborough Sports, one day of rest, and we're back into it. Kenyon gets to start again because we just kept a clean sheet against Wealdstone, and I think that's only fair, despite me not particularly liking him very much and him not liking me. It's a good opportunity for us to give Hope a couple of games rest. He's 32. Get a couple of days off and see where we can get to. So again, I'll leave you to watch the game, and I will come back towards the back end of the game where we will pick up again. I apologise. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, well, here we are again. I hope you've enjoyed the highlights so far. It's not quite over. I do spend a lot of time saying that Peterborough would be quite disappointed to go away from this game without scoring more than they have, and that's one prime opportunity you just saw there. They had a decent XG, which wasn't a million miles away from ours, but the way this game finishes up, the scoreline does flatter us a little bit. As I say that, Sinclair's about to go on the break for us. Looked after well, goes out to Allen. Allen back to Goodman, Barton, Sinclair, and a whip and a lovely finish for the fourth. Puts the game to bed. And at that point I was delighted because actually we'd made some changes too. So we put ourselves in the best position we can do to move forwards. People are getting rested where we can rest them, and it's a challenging set of fixtures. But 4-1 against a team that's definitely not from the north actually, puts us in a good place. So after the team talk and stuff, we're just going to go through the fixtures. But the reality is now we're reaching the business end. I think what we're going to do is come back to you when we have got the game against Dover in the Cup. That seems like a logical time to come back and see you. It's in about 4 weeks' time. It gives us a chance to try and solidify the place in the playoffs if we can. I'll just show you that now. What we'll probably do is another double header. So we've got the Dover game and then we've got Banbury. So we'll probably come back for both of those. All being well, I'll remember to turn my microphone on. I'm incredibly sorry. I'm devastated. Feel free to abuse me in the comments. That's fine. This one's a big learn for me. Sorry about that, guys. See you soon.